Hello everyone, I am the Crazy Lego Man, and this is the trio Iceberg. Now, I know this is coming out on April 1st, but all of the facts in this video should be taken 100% seriously. Alright, let's get right into it. The tip of the iceberg. The trio is a brick filming group on YouTube who prioritize making DC brick films. Fact number 2, they have a server on Discord. It is called The Trio. Link in the description. Members. The members of the trio are Crazy Lego Man, In a Flash Films, and Just Comics. Just Comics tends to change his name a lot. Just put that out there. And final fact, they have a YouTube channel called The Trio, which you are watching this video on right now. Let's get on to Shallow Waters. Alright, as it turns out, I'm also recording this layer because Flash sucks. Alright, J-Shocks. J-Shocks was an original member of the trio, but he eventually quit the dynamic duo. During a time in early 2024, Flash left to take a break from brick filming and Discord and all that. So, Comics and Crazy Lego Man became the duo Comics. Comics was the new trio member after J-Shocks quit. Fourth World Gang War. So frankly, there's not much to say about this, but Fourth World was invading the trio server at one point in time, and they were bringing all their ruckus and rowdiness to the server, but then Fourth World disbanded, so we don't gotta worry about it anymore. The Sex Squad. The Sex Squad is a group of people in the trio server who are essentially an extended trio, also known as Trio and Friends. Super Lego Matt. Super Lego Matt is a popular brick filmer in the community, but for some odd reason, he's often made fun of by a multitude of different people. Us here at the Trio server love Super Lego Matt. And that's about it. Let's go on to Midwaters.
EGTGY RG2000, aka Best of Best Studios. He was basically spewing a bunch of stuff about how Jews are evil and how they control the world. His personality resembled that of Kanye. Now we move on to LZ. LZ, he was really funny at first, but then he went on to be very homophobic, discriminating and saying a bunch of homophobic stuff to one of the server members, Oric, calling him the transgender slur trainee. TK, also known as Nightwing Productions, also known as Sunshine Animations. He has a lot of stuff stacked on him. He doxed people, and which is really annoying and creepy. Super Geek had left the trio server saying he wanted to better himself, but then he created an ult trying to trick everyone, saying that it wasn't him.
Mid-Deep Tinkle Incident. One of the members of the trio server had their drunken father walk into the room one day late at night and piss on their floor. It was a very traumatizing incident for this member. The member was forever changed. Clue eating Comics' Lego. A trio server member named Clue ate the third trio member Comics' Lego. This was a very shocking moment for Comics because he lost a lot of his great minifigures because Clue ate them in his uncontrollable hunger. Wayne, Tate, and Bagsack love triangle. Members of the trio server and the brick from Plus. Wayne, Tate, and Bagsack had a love triangle. N-word incidents. Multiple members of the trio server, some banned, some still there, had multiple incidents of saying the N-word slur. Now we're going on to deep waters.
We now move on to the deep waters of the trio Iceberg. Down here, many theories lie ahead. The first theory is the Twitter incident. It reveals a member's struggle with a porn addiction, as he fails to escape it. JG Briggs' obsession with drunk driving is the second. It all stems from a tragic love involving Jgina, who he pushed away, which she got into a car crash. JG now drinks his sorrows away and dreams about being in a car crash to be reunited with her. Then there's Nicholas the Average Brick. Nick engages in a disturbing relationship with an older woman. And then there's corruption within the trio, linked into control by corrupt brick filmers affiliated with the Chinese government for communism. And finally, there's Payday's overdose on fentanyl, which leads to a near-death experience, which he'll then survive from. But he swears to his mother to never do drugs in the future, which only time will tell.
The truth of J-Shocks. This theory refers to the fact that perhaps the trio murdered J-Shocks Productions in order to replace him with comics. The proof lies within the fact that J-Shocks had never made a public appearance after being replaced. The trio claims he retired, but that may be untrue. Crazy is crazy. This entry refers to the popular fan theory. The crazy Lego man is insane and he made up everything. There is no proof for this theory as we know, but perhaps we're all in his head.